There was this guy I knew, and he's been really influential in my life. So he came to the United States in 2008 as an immigrant, and he landed in America in the midst of a recession, one of the worst recessions in 2008, right? And finding jobs was really, really hard, especially as an immigrant, because of two reasons. For one, no one was ready to sponsor the work permits for immigrants because they needed a work permit sponsored by a company. The second thing was, most of the companies didn't believe that this guy could add value to their company and could make an impact, right? So he applied for hundreds of jobs. He never gave up. And after applying for hundreds of jobs for over a year and a half, he finally got one job out of these hundreds of jobs he applied for. And then he took that as an opportunity to prove to people that immigrants can do a lot of shit. He proved to people that he can add value to the company. He could make others better because of his presence. And over the past decade, he has worked at across 6-7 companies, and he was voted as a star performer in 6 out of 7 companies. That's the guy I'm talking about. And he was voted as a star performer not just because of his skills, but again because of having the ability to make people around him better, to make the company better. And also, the funny and interesting thing is, he has been influential in hiring about 50 people across these 6 companies while he was working at each of them, right? And out of these 50 people who he has hired in the past decade, only 20 of them are immigrants. The rest 30 are American citizens. So now we are wondering, which guy am I talking about, right? Who's this guy? This guy's name is Raj Subramanian. Yeah, that is me. I was that guy who people didn't believe in because I was an immigrant. I was stereotyped. They thought that I can never add value. And then I proved to people that they were so wrong, so far from the truth. The reason I'm sharing this with you is, over the past 12, 13 years, I faced a lot of obstacles as an immigrant in the United States. And I also realized that a lot of other immigrants go through the same journey. Because people feel immigrants take US jobs. And again, that is not true at all, because there are several examples for this. Let's just take things we love currently, right? Everyone loves Google. We cannot live without Google. Who do you think co-founded Google? It was co-founded by Sergey Brin, and he was an immigrant. Another example is, currently with COVID, everything is through Zoom. You communicate with Zoom. That is your lifeline. That is the lifeline of companies, higher ed systems, and hospitals, and so many other organizations. Who do you think founded Zoom? It was founded by Eric Yuan, right? And he is an immigrant as well. So as Americans, we try to pick and choose what we like and what we don't like about immigrants, because we say we love Mexican food, we love Italian food, we love like pizzas. We choose to be okay with those kind of foods, although they were actually brought to America by immigrants. But when it comes to workforce, they get pissed that we are stealing their jobs. And with the examples which I just shared with you, that is not true at all. In fact, America was founded by immigrants, and people forget that. In fact, a recent study conducted found that 44 of the 87 companies, which are valued over $1 billion, are founded by immigrants. And in each of these 47 companies, on an average, these companies created 760 jobs, American jobs. So the next time you see an immigrant, don't hastily come to conclusions that they're here to take your jobs, because he or she can create value, and he or she paves the way to create more jobs, and immigrants are an important part of the economy. So I just want to share this with you because contrary to popular beliefs, immigrants are the lifeline of the economy, and never ever forget that. Thanks for listening.